And thankfully, I don't get debuffed because of the guard gauge. Because
Yes.
I feel like even if I got, like, if guard gauge only blocked the damage and I got debuffed, I feel like that archer would just straight up kill. Yeah, that archer absolutely would have killed me with a debuff. Look at that. I'm at 2 HP now.
Pew.
So fucking bad. Oh, this feels bad.
Not
This
the
feels
tiger.
bad. Well, no, using my guard gauge on something that deals 0 to me feels bad.
I mean, like, everything's doing 0 damage to Hinoka right now.
Well, so these guys are debuffing me and dealing 1 damage compared to these guys dealing 0 and not debuffing me. Which
Yeah,
is
I
where
guess
the
so.
bad feels come from. Stabby, stabby! No damage. Oh,
Uh-oh,
and I
tiger.
dodge it. I love dodging 0 damage attacks. It's just,
Same.
like, the disrespect.
Then again, I also like the ting sound from taking 0.
Depending on the game, yes.
What about the Binding Blade twang sound?
Okay. Can I kill this guy? Not reliably. Help! Help me, Sakura!
I mean, we have Takumi still.
Oh yeah, but I'm, again, lover points.
Right. Always forget about that.
So now, even if I miss and get hit, I survive.
Pew.
That said, I do need to kill that archer, in order to not, lose a Kaze. I mean, Takumi can do it, right? But I could also use Takumi to help. Can these guys get past? No, Hinoka's choking a one-tile. What? Wait, is Hinoka choking one?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, that's like, yeah, that's actually
Yeah,
impassable. I didn't realize.
yeah, let's stick it.
Okay, so then we'll have, okay. I would like, oh, fuck, wrong. I meant to do the Dragon Stone.
Yato! Pew!
Because what I would like to be able to do is heal up Hinoka, even though she's not really taking any damage, just, you know, so the debuffs don't add up,
Let's
right?
take a bit.
Uh,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna, do I have a 2-range staff in the convoy? I do. So I can heal up Hinoka. I'm going to heal Orochi with every opportunity I can with Jacob for lover points. That's one that is a much more long-term lover point. Oh, wait, you move now? The archer moves. The spearman doesn't move. Right. I always forget when they do stuff like that.
Birthright's is sneaky like that. Also, we don't want to attack this guy, right? We want to kill him this attack.
Yeah. So does this kill? This does kill, but, like, if not super reliable. How about you?
What if you attack from the
100%.
bottom? Attack from the bottom so you can have Jacob back up?
Ooh, that's a good point. But then I am in shuriken range, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine.
I mean, she's also getting the -2 damage from Jacob.
Oh, because Gentilome.
Yeah. So many skill sets to keep up with.
I know. This is like the opposite of keeping up with enemy skills in Conquest. I have to keep up with my own skills in Birthright and figure out how much of an advantage I'm getting over the enemy who has no skill whatsoever.
It's actually one of the few things that keeps me from playing the Fates games, is whenever I sit down and play, I'm like, man, I have to keep up with all these skills now and what they do.
Yeah, it is a little overwhelming. I do appreciate, it's one of the things I appreciate about, like, the Tellius games, sort of the middle ground between complete skill emblem and no skills, therefore the units feel very samey in the GBA, or, DS era.
Yeah, I really like how FE4 and Tellius did skills, where they're kind of there, but they're not, like, super in your face.
There we go. Okay, so we got some more lover points there. Yeah, and then we can bonk this guy. And we can heal up with Jacob.
No damage.
And get some more lover points that way. This is the love... We make love, not war. But we also commit murders in order to make love. So, you know. Are we really the good guys? That's the question of the day.
I mean, we're wearing blue. They're wearing red.
Better dead than red.
True, though.
No, I think we're the villains here. I think the twist is that Hoshido's actually evil, despite everything that the story does to make you think Nora's evil. It's actually all Hoshiden propaganda. And King Garen did nothing wrong. Hashtag King Garen did nothing wrong. That's my new hardline political stance.
Poor guy is just
Garen
misunderstood.
Apologist. Okay. You go kill
I think I voted
this
for
guy.
I think I voted for Garen in Choose Your Legends as a meme one time. Back whenever I first played Heroes. I voted for Garen a whole bunch in like the second one.
I actually haven't. I've the only voting I've done in for Choose Your Legends, right, is one time I voted for Kellum in order to get a thumbnail for a Fire Emblem Awakening video. And the extra funny thing, right, is like I voted for him in order to get the thumbnail, and then I did it on my phone, and my phone glitched, so the image of Kellum wouldn't load. So it just said Kellum, and then it had that error image won't load icon.
Perfect.
And like that is perfection. Okay, can anyone else attack? No. So if we dance, and then we can get more Jacob. We can get more lover points. I'm very greedy with these lover points. Oh, if I do it with Jacob, he doesn't deal the damage I need.
Oh, that's sad. Worth.
But we can do... Yeah, we can finish it off. We can finish it off because we get Takumi and stuff, so we can still get the lover points.
Easy.
So we'll do it with Jacob. He's not going to deal any damage, but we get lover points because I'm greedy. I'm a greedy lover. And then, I mean, if we pew, right? That's the other thing is, like, raising Takumi, even though we're not getting, like, we're getting, like, 1 experience per kill, it still gets him towards his level 5 skill, which is it Certain Blow? Or, yeah, it's Certain Blow, because it's Bow Fair at 15.
Yeah, Certain Blow is first, and then Bow Fair. I'm very certain.
Because, like, any of my unpromoteds, right, they don't really benefit. I guess Jacob theoretically would benefit from kills, but he's not unpromoted either. But they don't really benefit from kills because they get, like, they're above level 10, so they get, like, nothing out of it. They can't get new skills, and they're already promotion level.
Yes.
Also, shoutouts to this guy dealing 0 damage to fucking Saizo. I know he's a dread fighter with a corn backpack, but it's still pathetic.
Saizo too strong.
He really is, though. He really is, though. Yeah, we'll heal Urboro, because then we can heal Orochi with Jacob. And we'll just move them forward. Who can attack here? Is it the magical dude? It's not. Who is it? Oh, that's not Thickwood. Oh my god, it's so confusing which of these they can walk through and which of these they can't. Okay, he has 15 attack compared to my bulk.
We have 27 physical bulk.
So I'll go there. And then I've got the extra bulk from that as well. He's probably gonna go for... Oh no, he goes...
Oh, Healy Eye.
Healy Eye.
5 HP from a range healing.
I love the fucking the equivalent to physics stabs that are just so bad. Is that droppable? Like, did I just waste a use of something that's terrible?
I mean,
no, the Wayne pistol's not droppable. The sun one is okay.
It's 5 uses of 2 plus a third of your magic.
It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. Oh my god, Rinka has no weapons, so she's doing the thing that fighters do in GBA when they have no weapons.
Oh, they just stand there with like their arms curled or whatever?
Yeah. She's doing that. I guess Saizo benefits as a Dread fighter because he can get more Dread skills if he gets to level like 25. But like that's probably not gonna happen. Okay, we will heal. We will dance. Like, all in all, I guess the experience, like, who's getting experience doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. We want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, we can just... God, we're one-shotting magical units with our magical unit. Or not one-shotting, but one-rounding magical units with our magical unit. That's something that never happens. Like, I thought mages were supposed to be the high-res units. SMH
Maybe
my
we're
head. Oh,
we have like 16 magic right now.
my flyer stepped on the ground and activated the ground-based trap.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. I hate it when my flyer is on the ground.
Can I kill this guy? I cannot. So he does kind of restrain me that way, but I can bait him, I think. Let's do that for defense. Do that. Move forward. Move forward. I'm not gonna heal him. Wait, who hasn't I? Oh yeah, them. So yeah, now that the archer's out of the way, I can just have Hinoka and Xylus go forward and like eat up those enemies.
Pew!
Pew pew pew! Pew 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 pew! I love his ponytail. And honestly, his coat as a sniper too, just like that color scheme, is really nice design.
It looks so good.
Oh, the other archer is killing himself as well.
Takumi actually also has a really unique Swordmaster outfit, funnily enough.
Is this when you start talking about the Takumi's katana? Your
I wasn't going
of all time?
I wasn't going to, but I will, because I absolutely love that weapon. It's the dumbest weapon in the entire series. It's the Takumi... It's not Takumi katana, it's Takumi... some other word for a weapon I don't know. But, it has, like, super low might, it's super inaccurate, and it cannot kill unless an enemy's at 1 HP, and it cannot follow up.
So it's false swipe.
Yes.
But also even like other downsides too.
Yes, it's false swipe, but it'll kill if the opponent's at 1 HP. But since you can't double with it, it only works if the opponent is at 1 HP.
Already. So you have to attack with it and then dance and then attack with it again.
Yes.
I love that.
It's such a goofy weapon.
Is it at least like, does it have any positives? Like, is it high might?
I don't think it does. Like, all of the other weapons, like all of the units with, like, their weapon, at least is something good. Like, the Arthur Axe gives +2 defense. The Parry's Lance is 1-2 range. Those are all really good. The Royals versions of those kinds of weapons are so awful. Like, the Xander Lance.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you use the Xander Lance, it rallies strength within 2 tiles around him. It rallies enemy strength within 2 tiles around him.
Why? Why?
It's so awful.
That's like worse than the joke weapons. Like the, charge him with a stick or something, right?
My only guess is that since the Royals already have their own super busted personal weapons, they didn't want to give them another really good like weapon with their name on it, so they just made them memes.
But, like, they're not even perfs. Like, just because it has their name on it doesn't mean like other units can use it, right?
Yeah, other ones can use it too.
So like they're not even perfs. They're just that's so dumb.
I feel like I remember Leo's being really bad too. Let's see.
Oh, nice. That Shrine Maiden took damage from the bamboo spikes.
The Leo weapon, the Leo's Ice Sword, it's a magical weapon. It gives you -20 avoid, and it like lowers some of your own stats until the end of your next turn.
And it's a sword, right? It's not a
Yes. It's a sword that does magical damage.
Very kind of that reinforcement archer to show up at exactly the point where I wouldn't have to stop choking the point in order to kill him.
So considerate.
Very nice of him. It was all in the cards. You know what? We'll just do this. We'll keep building lover points by doing this.
Easy.
Do I think I just do that, right?
How about
Rioma's
flyer?
Or this is the only archer, but unfortunately I can't
kill
him. So...
And the Guard Nagina doesn't really have that high of might, does it?
No, it's for tanking. It's just for tanking.
It's really just a defense weapon.
But it is very good at that. Oh, if only I had a club on her, I could continue the... Wait, do I have a club on him?
Brass club, let's go.
I could continue. I can continue the journey to shove.
Uh-huh.
By killing the shrine, because you get lover points no matter who, like whichever one of them, right? So
yeah, you get lover points regardless.
So we'll do that. Continue the journey to shove. Oh my god.
Oh.
That's so stupid. I do love that just the Shrine Maiden taking residual damage every turn. It's like they clearly weren't planning at all whatsoever. I guess it, like, theoretically, you know, if you wanted to defend it, right? You could say, you know, oh, it's to represent like the whatever his name is, right? No, don't run away! She's scared of Rinka.
There she goes.
She's scared of Rinka.
I mean, I'd be pretty terrified too if I was at like 7 HP standing on bamboo spikes surrounded by a bunch of enemies.
I was gonna throne abuse her. I was gonna throne abuse her because she would take damage from the spikes and then the physics staff would heal her up. I actually don't want her to reach to the point where she can get healed at one range, because if that happens, then oh, here we go, Rinka time. Rinka time. Bonk.
Bonk.
I set her on fire. No mercy.
What level is she?
She's 5. Level 5. She's not getting shove.
No.
But we can keep the dream alive. We got fucking Hana to level 10. Okay, how do we... Shit, how do we want to do this? Okay. We go... No. You pair up into him. You can dance this square. So, we go
Are you trying to transport Sakura to?
Yes, and I think the way
Inoka?
we do it is we take advantage of the fact that Takumi is basically a budget flyer, right? And this lets us get some more lover points as well.
And he can
then,
just run over all the forest. Look at him go.
That doesn't.
Look who's in the
solve
way.
The problem, though. Rinka's in the way. Because.
Swap to Silas for a turn and trade the Guard Naginata onto him.
I was thinking that. I guess he.
Oh, he can't use it.
Oh, is it C rank? It's C rank.
It's C rank. And he's going to be at triangle disadvantage from all of the lances. How much does he take? Well, I imagine he probably takes similar damage because he's not using Guard Naginata. Or we would just do that.
Yeah, the problem is there's two others that are like, those are equal, right? How does she, like, cause she's taking
There's no
6.
There's no way she dies this turn.
She takes 6 plus 6. She takes 6 plus, how much does she take?
Because we have a
from
guard
this
gauge.
guy? 4 minus the guard gauge. I think you're right. And she doesn't kill. Does she kill if I don't attack, right? She does not kill.
So we don't suffer from success.
So I think, yeah, we just separate. So we have that buff, at least. And then we'll heal up next turn. Meanwhile, the most unexciting part of the map.
Easy. Making her a Dark Flyer was such a great idea.
I know. I mean, like, on the one hand, it is kind of, you know, cheap. But on the other hand, like, it's very helpful. It's very, very helpful. Like, I feel a little bit like, you know, the Dreadfighter and Dark Flyer, they're basically promotion items that the game didn't necessarily account for. But it's also... Well, the game didn't count for you to be at 0. You asshole. Thank God for that heal.
Boy, wouldn't it be funny if she crit again?
It would not have been funny. It would not have been funny, Jacob. Don't say stuff
laughed.
like that. Don't say those things.
I would have laughed.
Why would you say those things?
Because I thought it would have been funny.
Okay. Meanwhile, I think Orochi can, yeah, one-shot the Archer. The Archer's boxed in. That's very funny. He spawned
Archer
boxed
struggles.
In. We put him out of his misery. We'll just put him out of his misery. Look at you. You're dead now. Fascinating. Okay. So now we can heal. Oh my god, we can get a kill with Rinka. We can get another Rinka kill. There's not really a reason to not do it, but at the same time, like, there's not really a reason to do it either. And then Rinka absolutely dies choking that point, too. So I think instead we just get this, we do this, right? I think we just, honestly, I think we just choke this point with this duo, right?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I don't think there's any, you know, like, danger.
You could even pick them off with Takumi, right?
I could. Fewer lover points.
Just to kind of speed it along a little bit.
I could, yeah. I could. Especially because once she loses the Wayne Festal, she'll probably start eating up Sun Festal uses, and I kind of don't want that to happen. So I think we'll let this, like, happen for one more turn, and then I think move Azura maybe into Takumi's backpack, or maybe just have her stand next to him for dancing purposes. So we can start building lover points that way. Oh, unfortunate.
Uh-oh, wonder how this will go.
I know, this is the most exciting part of the map, just like peeking in. I guess part of it is also, like one of the other reasons that Darkfire is so good is in addition to just promo benefits and flyer benefits, right? She just gets supercharged res. Oh, that's funny. The one who I'm absolutely, like, going to kill is the one who... Oh.
The one
okay,
we can't kill?
We can ox
Oh,
we can ox
yeah.
him. And then, you know, if we don't kill here, I've got a Zur...
Wow.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I was going to joke about the 85 miss, but this also works.
Broke. 15% chance to miss. Woke. 1% chance to hit.
1% crits will always be funny, even if the enemy gets them.
Here's the plan, right? We get some more lover points on this couple. And then... we dance. And we get some more lover points on another couple. This is just Lover Central. We're on Love Island now. Pew pew pew.
27 damage, 100 hit, 22 crit.
And then he says, it's not my fault you're weak. It's not my fault you're weak, he says.
I mean, it's not.
It's a shame that I couldn't find room for Hana. I guess I could have dished either of these fucks, but I thought they would be more useful than they have been. Because Hana on Saizo, like, that's the other couple we're building towards.
Boy, I wonder how this round of combat will go.
Probably the same that it's gone, like, for the past 20 minutes. We've been fighting this same round of combat versus the identical twins and triplets. They're all the... Oh boy, I wonder how this round of combat will go. Thank God I have guard gauge. I have no idea how it would have survived otherwise.
Ding. There we go, easy kill.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I guess the Ox Spirit makes it a little bit like, because I don't have 100% hit rate anymore. But,
I don't think anything bad would happen if you missed against these guys.
I don't either. The only concern is how long archers are going to continue to spawn for, basically, because I have to player phase them. But I guess I can move these two dinguses down in case I need archer help, because, like, they're not really... God, oh my god, so many fucking map animations! These two dinguses is who I was talking about. I can move them down in case, like, another archer spawns and I miss an 85 or something, right?
Yeah, that's true.
They can help
Although it
out
looks like they're
to
done.
keep her safe. I think they're done as well, because they were spawning basically every turn, and now they've stopped, but I never know, like... I don't know, some games will do things where it'll be like, you know, it stops and then it starts again or something.
FE3 has the most annoying form of reinforcements. It's like starting on turn X, there is like a 50% chance an enemy will appear, and there will always be a 50% chance for the enemy to appear until like 5 of them appear.
I know, I think it's FE1. If you block the forts, then they'll just show up next time.
Interesting. So it just like delays the reinforcements.
Yeah. Like, it's... You will get this many of them, and if you block the forts, you still will get this many of them. Because that definitely threw me off a couple of times.
Interesting. I mean, because the soldiers don't just vanish from the fortress inside. They're just waiting for the unpromoted, unarmed priest to get out of the way.
I guess you're right. It is sort of the most realistic interpretation. So I guess you're right about that. I think it threw me off because it's not documented anywhere on the internet.
Because nobody plays
FEWD is
FE1.
like, yeah, no one plays FE1. FEWD is like where I go to for the most reliable source of information on any non 3DS or Or even, like, Awakening it has some information on. But Awakening, actually, it fucking lied to me about the reinforcements on one map in Awakening and made me restart a 30-minute long 0% growths map, and I was like, this is unforgivable. So that's my FEWD story.
I like WOD. I just don't like having to turn on the translator whenever I want to use it.
You mean, there's an easy solution to that. Learn to speak, what is it? Spanish or French? It's Spanish, right?
Yeah, written sites in Spanish.
Yeah, learn to speak Spanish. That's the solution.
Or I'll just use the .org wiki, which I know you really like.
Nah, I just shit on the .org wiki because it's slightly less good than WOD. But I think the real like takeaway, right, is there is no good Fire Emblem wiki. Whether it's WOD or the .org wiki or the what is sometimes referred to as the Pitfalls wiki, the fandom wiki, right? There's no good Fire Emblem wiki. They all suck.
I wouldn't say they all suck. I would just say none of them are perfect.
They all have significant amounts of misinformation, and I would say the fandom one probably has the most, right? Misinformation? Not the most right. I was using right as a placeholder word, and it sounded like I said it has the most right. The fandom wiki has the most misinformation, right? And it also has the most, like, emphasis on things that are just subjective.
It's very opinion based.
You know, so and so is gonna max out all their stats or whatever, right? Like things that, and not, you know, so and so will statistically, but so and so's great because they maxed out their stats in my playthrough, right?
Yeah,
it has a lot of that stuff.
I've heard it's gotten better.
I mean, it couldn't get worse.
Better, but it's still, yeah, it couldn't get worse, but it's still pretty rough.
Alright, let's just...
I don't know. I find that the .org wiki doesn't have as many mistakes. I can't really think of any times I've run into issues or errors with the .org wiki.
I know that one thing that recently got brought to my attention regarding it is it has the incorrect weight for weapons in FE3 and FE1, which I feel like, again, like the older games are ones where you're more likely to run into that sort of thing. Oh, how much? You're gonna do 5 to me. Do you only have the dual shuriken, or do you have something else?
He only has dual.
Kodachi? Okay.
He has a Kodachi.
But either way, guard Naginata. Oh, right, and I have guard gauge, so I'll be fine.
Easy.
Get dealt 0. Eat shit.
Victory is mine.
Victory is mine. You know, I've heard some people say that they hate Hinoka because of her voice, and it's like, canonically this character is like 16 to 18. I feel like that's the voice of someone going through puberty. I don't find it annoying.
I don't mind it.
It's nasally, but like, who cares? I don't know. It feels fine to me.
It's never bugged me too much.
It just feels bizarre to me. Like, I've seen people make a stink over like the weirdest shit, so I shouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I've seen people make a stink over Hinoka's voice of all things, and I'm just like, I don't know. She's a nasally woman. What do you want from me? Please actually kill. Like, if this misses, be bad. Okay. That would have potentially... I don't think that he could have teamed up with the mage to kill, but it could have been dicey. Especially this late in the game. I kind of just, like, wasn't paying attention. Okay.
Don't forget to get the chest before killing the boss.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think I have to, because of the way the door is positioned, I'm pretty sure I have to use a flyer. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have to use a flyer in order to avoid, like, accidentally killing him with a knife unit. But it's fine. We will, probably just send... Okay, you get this kill. I don't think they're gonna have S support. I think they need to do one more map of max support in order to get to S. I might be wrong about that, but I want to get as many as I can because I want them to get like max support points.
I think it takes at least 2 maps to go up a support level.
I know that for some unit, like so units have different like support growths, but also like it takes more. Oh, it's rescue. That's good. I like rescue. Okay, we're gonna do. You go there. You dance. And then hopefully that's enough to get Takumi, because I've danced quite a few times, right?
Yeah, I think we have a support ready for those two.
Because I would rather not
or at
just,
least
like,
we've earned like close to the max.
I'd rather not just like spend 5 minutes doing dances and stuff, right? I do want to get the dance not just for lover points, but also because special dance is nice. And how do you do? Yeah, clean 2 round if I hit. Like, that's obviously the downside is, you know, if I hit.
Well, debuff.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Never mind.
Takumi says, I did not come to fuck around.
Didn't ask.
No, I must not fall. Yeah, I lied. I didn't get the story quote, but I don't know. Sue me, I guess.
Easy.
Alright, let's check it out. Who did we get? Oh, Azura Takumi. Boom.
There we
also,
go.
Apparently Azura Sakura. That's good. I mean, that's, like, decent. I don't think it's a good, like, A+, because, like, what? It gives Sakura Sky Knight, which she already has, and it gives Azura, like, healer? Shrine Maiden. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, nice. Nice, Jacob. You're getting close to having a girlfriend.
Hey,
we got this spirit, too.
What we do is we get Shrine Maiden on Azura, so we can send her into Shrine Maiden to get Miracle. That way she has Luck +4 and Miracle.
You know, sometimes I wonder why I bring you on.
Don't worry, I do too.
Before we go, let's just do one last big old unit analysis. Kagero. I've actually used Kagero a few times. She's in that weird position where, like, she's the 3rd ninja you get, and so it's like, if you're training both Saizo and Kaze, do you have room for a 3rd ninja? And if you're using your maid/butler without reclassing them, like, then you've got 4 knife users, and like they're kind of competing for similar slots because they all want to debuff, right? So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Kagero just like within that context. I do want to note that like she's got a very respectable strength base as a ninja. So if you just want a 1/2 range beast who like you can use for a couple of chapters and then ditch, she's workable. Like, sure, knife access is always going to be a good thing. It's just also always going to be limited because how many knife users can you afford to have on your team? Yes, they're really, really good as 1/2 range physical weapons.
I want to bring all of them.
You want to bring all of them? You just want all of the ninjas? Because, like, my thing, right, is I feel like the knife user's role is to debuff. And if you're always debuffing, you're never killing. I mean, that's a lie, because we saw how well, you know, Kaze, for example, and then later Saizo has been killing. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just letting my biases of, like, I don't need 7 ninjas. I want variety, like, stain my view of Kagero, because otherwise she is a very good unit. Like, she doesn't have great defense. She's got, like, middle of the road resistance, because, like, Kaze's big thing is he's gonna have huge res, and then Saizo does not, and Kagero's kind of a middle ground. Like, she's got decent bulk in both, you know, defense and resistance, which I guess kind of makes her, like, if you want to just take on a swarm of enemies and not really care. She's kind of the best for it since she's good both physically and resistance-wise. Maybe she's better than Kaze, or not Kaze, than Saizo, actually, because she doesn't have that stupid, like, self-destruct skill, too. So she can actually, like, tank.
Is really funny, though.
It's that she has Shuriken Mastery.
Hey, I actually think Shuriken Mastery is pretty cool.
How many fucking, like, you get her after the Ninja Hell chapter. How many enemy ninjas are there going to be for the rest of the game? On maps that Kagero is allowed to participate in.
I'd have to look it up to see how many are left, but I think it's a cool idea for a skill, at least. I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah, maybe it's worthwhile in Rev. Because there's probably some ninjas in Rev. But it just feels like...
I don't remember if it's only shuriken weapons or if it's knife weapons too.
Okay, so you can counter maiden butlers, I guess.
Yeah, there's a couple maiden butlers you fight in like the late game.
I don't think it's very valuable. If you're like relying on Shuriken Mastery as like, I don't think Shuriken Mastery is the thing that pushes her over the top. I think this is such a bad skill. It's not as bad as actually, you could argue that Saizo's skill has a use if you just want to fucking blow everyone up. Saizo's skill is useful. And Kagero's skill does nothing. Yeah, including Saizo. Fuck Saizo. I don't need Saizo, I've got Kaze. You could argue that Saizo's skill is better because it does something. This does nothing. Saizo's skill hurts him, but like it also hurts everyone around him. And like if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
I find Saizo's skill to be more hurtful than helpful most of the time, though.
That's only if you care about keeping Saizo alive. Shuriken Mastery's nothing, though. Kagero's good.
Another point in Kagero's favor is she has a really cute ribbon in her hair. I like the hair ribbon a lot. You can see it in like her map sprite.
I also like Kagero's design.
Wow. The scarf's pretty cool.
I also like Kagero's design.